time to wake up. It's time to wake up. My soul, I see the sunrise out my window.
Welcome back to the Wakeners. I'm Louie. These are my brothers, Carlos and Johnny. So, this episode, we're going to be talking again a little bit about Johnny and I. And Carlos has a couple of questions he wanted to ask us.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys when you first, when you first opened your third eye, what were the things that you were seeing? What actually happened exactly during that moment?
Okay, when I open, well, the third eye. Now, the third eye activates when you awaken, basically. That's when everything starts clicking, okay? But what I think you mean, there's one thing I did, because I was looking into stuff, right? Because I was trying to find answers myself. Like most people out there that are awakened, they're looking for answers. There'll be videos popping up, spiritual videos popping up, and they're going to be slowly learning and trying to understand what's happening, right? And one thing's for sure, okay? We are frequency beings, and we are meant to meditate, okay? We're meant to do breathing exercises, because breathing controls our whole body system. Now, I don't know if Johnny can get into that with you guys a little bit more about the breathing. But, I mean, I do breathing exercises myself. Sometimes when I first wake up, it's something that you do. It could be a few minutes. It could be a minute, right? It could be 5 minutes, whatever it is you want to do.
That helps to activate the third eye, or
the breathing?
The meditation and breathing and stuff?
It helps. Yeah, well, it's like an exercise for the third eye. Like everything that you do. Okay, because
I've heard that people are like, oh, our third eyes are calcified and or it's covered in that 5G towers and this and that.
What's another name for that?
Screw with the frequencies.
The third eye?
Yeah.
The pineal gland.
Yes.
That's the actual biology term for it. We all have it. It's like kind of like.
It's in your brain.
It's in your brain.
In the middle, it's almost like it could be the antenna.
Yeah.
Right, to the frequencies and.
Yeah, and
your downloads and whatnot.
And for most humans, it's been calcified from the stuff we drink, the stuff we eat, the stuff we breathe in.
You mean like the stuff you eat?
See, that's what I've heard, but like, wouldn't mine be calcified also? Like, or did some sort of, or like, because you know me, I ate this, I ate that, drink this, drink that, and no strict diet, right? But well, now since I've awakened, my diet, my taste buds and things, I crave different things than other things before, right? Like now I feel like I crave food grown in the sun, right?
Fruits and stuff, right?
Fruits,
yeah, I know,
vegetables, liquids.
It's happened to me too.
Right.
So when you mean
other
this,
than waking
yeah.
up in the a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Right during the time that the spirits want to talk, I guess. Right, and I don't want to talk. I just want to sleep sometimes. Right, I haven't talked to any spirits, but that will all have to do with the meditation and all those fun things that come with spirituality.
But when you say the food you eat, what do you mean by that? Like what? Like processed foods?
Yeah. Like, okay, I don't want to say, talk about
Yeah, we're not.
foods
we
and
go off track
and
here.
franchises and whatnot, but
Yeah.
yes, it's what we eat, what we drink, and what we breathe in, everything, right? Now,
I believe some of us were just meant to awaken at a certain time, also, no matter what.
yes,
Like, in our
you
DNA also.
hear that? No.
When they hear that you are ready, like how I talk to myself on the internal and ask about the purpose and all that, and like there's gotta be something more, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Actually, Johnny's right. There's people, okay. There are certain souls on Earth that were meant to awaken, no matter what they drink, no matter what they eat. It was destined for them to awaken. That was their mission here. They have a soul contract mission. And really, it's the star seeds. All star seeds are awakening, okay?
And helping awaken others.
Yeah. And they're going to wake up no matter what they eat, no matter what they drink, and no matter what gets thrown at them. It's going to happen.
Because they have that divine connection, right? That connection to the divine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So, and again, those are what they call chosen ones too, right?
Yeah.
Chosen ones, they're destined to wake up no matter what.
So
they've been chosen.
Yeah.
They've been chosen by the Creator Himself.
And they chose themselves too.
So
yes.
The chosen ones are our star seeds, or
they could be from different places.
It's a mix, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff out there, right? And I'm not even aware of that stuff. I'm sure there's more other people that know more, right? But I know some. I know something, right? And that I do know. Chosen ones, star seeds, they all awaken, no matter what.
Light workers, shadow workers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then, when you open your third eye, what was your experience? What was...
Well, besides the synchronicity numbers and, just seeing messages that are like, whoa. Again, guys, there's no such thing as coincidences, okay? It happens for a reason, okay? And you'll get messages, okay? But, okay, I know what you're wanting to know, like, actual experience that I had one time, right? So, okay. So I was looking into this and I started doing some meditation, a little bit of meditating, because I learned and heard that we are the frequency beings and we need to meditate. That's what we're supposed to do. And believe it or not, even aliens meditate. They know this. They know that we are all frequency beings.
Jesus meditated.
Jesus meditated.
Buddha.
Right?
Gandhi.
They all meditate
right?
because they know that's what we're supposed to do.
Right. I've also heard that before, if you want to communicate with the divine, if you can, it's good to detox. So all these people would fast for a certain amount of time before they went to meditate.
You know what? And that's one thing I've been wanting to do. I wanted to at least try to fast for 3 days and then do a
I
meditation.
hear 48 hours might be okay.
48?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days.
Well, regardless, during those times of fasting, I was gonna meditate every day, right? See how it goes. Because yes, that's what I hear. That the fasting really strengthens that energy when it comes to meditation.
It rebuilds your regular inner self, your cells, your
We're-
blood cells.
We're supposed to fast, man. We ain't supposed to be eating.
I eat once a day now. Right?
Yeah?
Sometimes
Yeah.
twice. I give myself an hour
Me too.
window.
Me too. Okay, these guys know. Okay, I've always, for me, my body type, I gain weight very easily. Okay, I can eat and I'll gain weight like crazy.
Faster than he loses it, just like most people.
Yeah. Now, ever since I awakened, my first month, or not my first month of awakening, but like, at least this year of January, in 30 days, I lost like 25 pounds in 1 month,
Oh wow.
right? And that was just because I started fasting, for one, and I would only eat one meal a day. But I would eat a meal and then I'd have, some dessert. My dessert would be fruit because, again, I was craving fruit and stuff like that.
Probably would help with the third eye activation and stuff also.
Yeah, all of that. I went through a lot of experiences.
Because I hear when the third eye is activated also, some people could see spirits easily, see auras easily, and,
Yeah,
channel.
yeah.
We also have to work on staying in alignment once you've reached alignment, because something could happen where, your ego comes back, and especially when you're just new at it and you're developing, you could get out of alignment, and then you got to work on that part of your chakra that needs to come back into alignment. Right?
Yeah, well, that's the
And
thing.
you got to listen
Yeah.
to your body after, and you'll learn more about this stuff as you get into it more.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Exactly what he's saying. That's the thing about Earth, okay, and the stuff here, the stuff that Earth has. Everything, there's everything.
To stay grounded, you're talking about. To
Yeah,
help stay grounded.
Yeah,
Walk
there-
barefoot on Mother Earth.
exactly. There's a lot of natural stuff,
in the water.
but there's also the
Salt water.
other bad stuff here. All of the pollution and all the other stuff and whatever they put in our foods and this and that.
Right.
But not just that, there's also people too, right? And because anything can throw you out of alignment,
Anything toxic,
Anything,
right? Toxic people, toxic food,
right?
toxic air,
Anything, and like
toxic mentality.
the news, the media, they're the best at that. They love throwing people around, knocking them down left and right.
Putting fear in them,
Yeah, they
putting hate in them.
they take you out of alignment. That's what they love to do. They don't want anybody aligned, right?
Yeah.
They want people.
Mm.
They want people to not be aligned. Okay. So, anyways,
But remember, be a warrior, not a worrier.
yeah, you hear that? Yeah. Say that again, Johnny. Say that again.
Be a warrior, not a worrier.
Yeah.
And most times a warrior will choose peace also.
Yeah.
In the end.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the experience I had. So
Is that a good explanation for his third eye that he was asking?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
right, more than enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was
I mean,
pretty good.
you were saying the ways of opening your third eye. I know I've heard people say the sound of frequency sounds can also, listening to that can also open your third eye. Is that correct?
Oh, sounds, frequency.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, the loud, like,
yeah.
you
Actually,
know, those,
when I first started awakening, I was listening to those. I would listen to I mean, you probably hear it on YouTube or Facebook, whatever it is, right?
There's different hertz of frequencies.
The different hertz,
Okay.
yeah. And then I know there's one guy that does this golden frequency, he calls it, that he created, he says, and it's nice. We'll get it on here. We'll put it on the description below. And that way you guys know what we're talking about.
I don't use any of that, to be honest. My favorite thing to use is natural music. Music that I feel that makes me feel good.
See, that's the other thing too. No, he's absolutely right. You don't need those high frequencies. What he said, something that makes you feel good.
Music that makes
Always.
you want to get up and dance and
Yeah, but are you going to be listening to music? Like,
while you drive during the day, right?
but is that possible to open your third eye while you're driving and listening to music?
No, no, that's just for the frequencies.
No,
Right? For to make you feel good, that self-healing music, you know.
Yeah, that's what he's talking
Right.
about, is loving yourself and keeping himself aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's keeping himself aligned, feeling good.
And then you go home and you do your thing.
Yeah,
meditate.
yeah. Then you can do those kind of things, right?
Mhm.
And they have those what are they called?
The third eye stuff is not a simple, easy thing to do. I don't think. Like if you want to open this, you gotta start aligning. You're not just gonna start from here and work your way down.
Yeah.
You gotta start from down here and work your way up.
Mm-hmm. But I think it was
Right.
easier for Louie because the last episode where you were talking about where the fire alarm, you heard 2 beeps. Like you hadn't meditated or anything
no,
like that, right?
no.
That just happened
Yeah.
while you were sleeping. You heard those sounds.
Yeah. That happened.
And then after that, you started seeing things different.
Getting into the spirituality stuff.
yeah, and then
And then you decided to meditate that night.
well, I started
So you-
looking into the stuff, right? I started doing my research and starting to, trying to figure out, okay, what's going on here. And then I learned that we are frequency beings and that we're supposed to meditate and all of that. And
Energy beings, frequency, energy.
yeah,
Energy beings.
yeah, and then I really, I didn't even know about the chakra stuff at first. Okay,
Mhm.
the chakras. I'm like, oh, chakra. What is that? Right? I didn't
Yeah.
know. The first time I heard the chakra stuff was in a video of a lady that was in the secret space program. Okay?
Mhm.
Now, that's another thing we'll talk about. Okay, is the secret space program. That's some cool stuff.
Mhm.
Okay? And,
But wait, we're gonna talk about a secret?
no, well, it's not really a secret. I mean, I saw it on YouTube. Right? No, it's what they had been doing for who knows how long they've been doing this, right? For a long time, actually, because well, when we get into it, we'll get into
A
it.
secret.
Yeah, no doubt. But she was talking about her chakra being off. That she had to work on her heart chakra or something like that. She was off, and that was the first time I heard about the chakras, right? And she said that she needed her friend to help her align with the chakras. And what's interesting, her friend was a Lyran. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know what a Lyran is. No.
No.
Okay, so a Lyran is an alien, by the way. Lyran comes from Lyra constellation, and there's like a whole history behind that stuff. But again, that's another episode. Lyrans are usually cat people. The cat people.
like
But how does that-
Thundercats?
how that-
Like Thundercats. Yeah, like Thundercats.
How does a cat
Yeah.
help a person line up their chakra?
Well, because, like I said, aliens know more than us. So this alien was going to help her and teach her how to align
Keep herself in check.
Yeah, basically. right? It was gonna help her align, right, through
Yeah.
meditation or whatever.
Get it realigned.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I've heard that that's why they say listen to your body, right? That when there's a chakra out of line, and say you feel a pain in your chest or a pain in your gut, right? Pain in the neck, that's usually your body telling you that chakra you need to work on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's right. That's right. When you, yeah, exactly what you were saying. You're right about that. Or you got a sore throat or something. That's your throat chakra that you need to work on. You know, whatever it is.
Mind you, I was not aware of any of this at all. It's all just coming to me now since I've awakened, right?
Yeah, but that's a good example what you just said, because the lady I'm talking about, I said her heart chakra was
And
Was
she got,
off,
and
right?
she got a cat to help her.
yeah.
I had no one but myself.
No, but check this out. She
And him.
she had to fix her heart chakra because she had just broken up with her boyfriend.
Mm.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. So exactly what you were saying.
There you go.
You have listen to your body, right? And that's how you align yourself. You fix yourself, right? And there's the different chakras, but we'll talk about that in another episode, okay? So what happened with me? I was going to bed. I did quick breathing exercise. I just did the 1, 2, 3. So you breathe in for 3 seconds. You hold it for 3 seconds, and you let it out from your mouth for 3 seconds.
Can I
And repeat. Yeah.
interrupt there?
Yep.
When you breathe in,
Mm-hmm.
right? You want to breathe in through your stomach. Make your stomach balloon up when you breathe in, not your chest. You want your stomach, and then it gets the oxygen in your blood cells like it needs to. Right?
Actually, yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second. That's because there's different breathing techniques, right?
Okay.
Different breathing techniques, and the one you're talking about, that is actually the one that is really good for.
Oxygen getting through your body, because sometimes when we sleep, we don't get that. We don't, especially if you have like sleep apnea or some stuff like that, or you don't get that proper deep breath when you're sleeping all the time, and you don't get that oxygen blood flow when you sleep, right?
Yeah.
So you want to try to do it when you're awake and whatnot.
But yeah, also that one, that's the one that can help. But what I've noticed, it kind of like gives like a quick shock effect to my third eye.
Because it brings oxygen to the
Yeah,
head.
it brings oxygen to the head, exactly. But I saw a video where you do that, and you blow it out your stomach, right? And you force it, and what it's doing is it's pushing electricity up your spine. Okay, so it goes up your spine, and it goes all the way up, and it reaches your pineal gland, and it gives it a quick shock. And what that does is it starts to break that calcification.
That sounds like a much better exercise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when it starts loosening that pineal gland, and boom, that third eye is going to activate, and you're going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've noticed, because I hadn't done that in a long time, and I did it, and man, the clarity that I got from it, when I did it, I was like, oh man, I got to do this again. Because I hadn't done it in a long time. And when I did that, I was like, so many things I was thinking about. It was like a reboot
Yeah.
to my third eye again. I was like, oh yeah,
But-
I needed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing is if you want all this stuff to work for you, you need to have a good heart, right? You need to be a good person. You need to live well, right? Especially if you want to have a connection with the divine, right? You need to, if you want to have a connection with the divine, really, you need to live like Jesus did, right? And,
Be a little more like Jesus.
it has to be like that through life, through the rest of your life if you're gonna attempt on opening your third eye and your chakras. Because if you're not aligned, you're a bad person and you have a bad heart. You're not gonna succeed in doing any of this.
Yeah. Okay. No more interruptions.
Okay.
Just stick to your story.
Alright.
What happened?
So I did the breathing exercises, right? I did that, the 3-3-3. Okay, 3-3-3. Remember that, 3-3-3. Okay.
3.
And yeah, the three of us. So the 3-3-3. I did that, and then I started just giving just between my eyebrows here, right? I started rubbing here a little bit. I was now this was at the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just experimenting, right? And I watched this video of this one guy that was basically explaining how to activate the third eye. So I was following it, and I was doing it, and I can leave that link in the description. And anyways, so I did that. I did what he told me to do in the video, and then after that, I just felt pretty chill. I felt pretty calm, and I went straight to bed. Okay, I went straight to bed, and that's when it happened. Okay, I went to bed. I was lying down. I was kind of like.
So did you fall asleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Okay.
I felt, well, this is the thing. I felt very calm, very like super relaxed, okay?
Yeah.
Super relaxed. And I was, closed my eyes, I was going to bed, I turned off I had turned off the lights, everything, and I was going to bed. Now I was lying there, and this is the thing. I knew the exact moment I fell asleep. Now, can you guys recall the exact moment you fall asleep?
No.
No, right?
No.
No.
No, because you're in that.
I fall asleep and I'm snoring.
You're in that point of your body's relaxed, it's ready to go to sleep, but your mind is not sleeping, and that's when you're at that point of out of body experience.
Yeah. So exactly what he just said. So that's what happened to me. I was like, right at that one moment of like, I just felt it. I felt it click. It was just, boom. And I'm like, oh, I fell asleep. But my conscious was still awake. My body fell asleep. I was out.
You want your conscious to think that your body is sleeping.
Yeah. So that's what happened. And I was like, whoa, my body went to sleep. That's it. And I knew it. I knew I fell asleep. And as soon as that moment happened, literally 2 seconds, as I was already aware of me sleeping, my body started vibrating like it was weird, like
from inside or like outside on the bed.
oh,
Your bed was
like
shaking
outside.
and
It was weird. It was almost like I could see myself. Okay, it was like I went into like third person view, and I saw myself, and my body just started vibrating, and I was like, what's happening here? And it was just vibrating like.
Are you sure it wasn't like a 911 moment?
No. It was weird though, but like I could see it. I could see the vibration. It looked weird. It looked like you guys remember that old school Outcast video? You guys remember the old school Outcast?
Which one they had?
The one where it's like you gotta get up and get out and.
Get up, get out, and get something.
Yeah. And you remember they're just like tripping out and they're like kind of shaking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you see that shakiness, right?
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about. That is what I saw, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Right? So now you know what I saw.
Okay.
I could see my body like that, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And then all of a sudden,
So does this mean you had your eyes open?
no, I had my eyes closed, but it was like I could see myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which was,
So at that point, maybe I wonder if you attempted to roll up from your soul would have came from its
Here it is. Here it
body.
is. Yeah. So here it is. I felt that, right? I felt the vibration. I could see myself. It was like I had came out or something, and that's why I could kind of see my body a little bit. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I was just shaking, right? And then the vibration just stopped. It just stopped, and when that stopped, everything was dark. And then I didn't like that. The vibration was just started like calming down to nothing. And then it was weird. It was like after that vibration stopped, it was like my body just clicked. It clicked out. And what happened was I was lying on my side, on my left side, and I felt my body turning to the left. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't...
Like if you were in midair.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I felt like I was floating, I guess, because there's no way I could go left because the bed is there, right?
Yeah.
I'm already...
Yeah.
But I could feel myself spinning. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? Now, at home, you guys try this. If you guys got a swivel chair, get on that swivel chair, have another person, you close your eyes, sit on the chair, close your eyes, and have somebody spin you slowly to the left. And that sensation that you feel of being spun to the left with your eyes closed, that is the sensation I felt. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah. So what happened after that?
So I felt that feeling and I felt like I was floating, and then all of a sudden I opened my eyes and there was like a spotlight above me and I was in a dark room. Now, it was a dark room. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
But I knew there was depth. I knew it was like a big room, but I just couldn't see nothing. Even though it was black, like it was just dark, I knew there was more, but I just couldn't see it. And then...
Could you hear it? Echoes or anything?
No. But I was just standing there. I was underneath the spotlight, and I was like, what? I'm like, where am I? Okay? Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, I look straight ahead. I'm looking straight ahead, and I see it light up kind of green. And it was at least maybe, I would say 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Right? It was 40 feet away, and it just lit up green. And I saw this, oh man, I don't know what it's called. It was tall. It was tall, I would say maybe 20 feet tall.
Like a stone, a wall? Or?
Yeah, it was, well, I thought it was a wall of some kind. It was like, you know what, they're called something. I forget what they're called, but okay, you know how a tombstone is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It was like a tombstone except 20 feet tall, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
and it was kind of wide. It was like maybe,
Like a pillar?
yeah, like a pillar, but it wasn't like a square pillar or nothing. It was like, you
Like
know,
a tombstone, you're saying.
tombstone.
but went up like a pillar or something,
Yeah.
up high.
And it was like maybe eight
Feet wide?
maybe.
Yeah.
And but this thing was made out of metal or something, but it looked like it was made out of some type of greenish metal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Green metal. And it was like the background and everything of it was like kind of glowing green, and that's why I was like, whoa, what the heck? And then I kind of looked at it, and it kind of lit up better, so I could see it a little bit better. And the shape of it it looked like smoke engraving. Made out of metal though. It was like metal. It was like a greenish metal engraving. It looked really cool. That's all I can say. It looked pretty neat, and I was like, "What the?" I was just like, "What is that?" Right? I'm just thinking, "What is that?" Like, it looks cool. It looks cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what it was. And I'm just like kind of just looking at it. Everything else is dark, and I'm looking at that. And then that's when I noticed there was a figure standing at the base of it. Okay? It was a silhouette. Because that thing was giving off like a green light.
Sexy silhouette. I saw you do one of these.
Well, no. It was just a silhouette.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Somebody's standing there,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing there watching, seeing what this, who is that, right? You know? Then all of a sudden, I noticed that it started coming forward. Started walking, and I'm like, whoa, it's coming towards me. I'm like, what the heck? What is this, right? And I'm like, it was weird, right? Because I was not expecting a figure to be there.
So were you scared or?
At first I wasn't. I was just kind of like, what's going on? Anyways, he starts walking towards me, and then as he starts getting closer, I was like, oh, what the heck? Okay. And then the light that was underneath me was starting to reveal him. Okay?
Yeah.
So he was 40 feet away. So by the time he reached about 20 feet, I could start seeing his feet a little bit. So I was like...
What kind of feet? Well, what do you remember? What the
Maybe
feet
that
looked like?
light is protecting him.
Yeah.
So-
Protecting. Right?
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, he started walking into the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's walking and starts revealing him slowly, bit by bit. So, and I see his feet, and his feet were kind of chunky, like he was wearing like some chunky big boots. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
How
Like,
big was he?
well, that's the thing. I thought he was taller. This guy ended up, whatever it was only like maybe 4 feet.
Yeah.
It was short.
Okay, so
right?
you were scared of 4 feet?
Well, no,
Okay.
I didn't know at first.
Yeah.
As he got closer, I'm like, oh, this guy's short.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to see what they look like.
Yeah, no, and then slow.
Oh, the guy looked like a Ninja Turtle, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had the 4 fingers or 3 fingers in the thumb, and
Yeah.
and then the light started going up, and then you see his. I started seeing like his face, his mouth a little bit, and yeah, it kind of did look like a Ninja Turtle type of face. Okay, but the only thing was he wasn't green. He was like an orangey color, yellow orangey color. Okay, that's what I saw in his hands. That's what I saw in his face, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this thing ain't even human, man. This is something else, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But then the thing, what it was doing, it was weird because I could hear something, and I'm like, I turned my head so I could hear it better, and I hear, I don't know what I heard, man, but I heard like a ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, right? And I was like, say what?
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then
Coming out of his mouth or just
out of it, I think it's his mouth. Yeah, I think he was saying it, and then because I pulled my ear out so I could hear him better, and then when I turned back to look at him, the light was about to reveal his eyes, and then the shadow just went back, and it didn't reveal his eyes, and that freaked me out because I'm like, yo, I should have seen his eyes by now. He's getting closer and I can't see his eyes. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't like this, right? And on top of that, he starts going like this with his little fingers, right?
As he's walking towards
As he's walking towards me, and he's going like this.
Saying ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, ding-a-ling. And I'm like, okay, hold on. And I took one step back.
Yeah.
One step back, and then I was like, and I looked down for a second, and then after I looked back up one more time, and when I looked at him, where his eyes were, there was like a beam of light right in the middle, and it spread open like a bright light. I'll show you guys image of what I saw. It's not the actual image of what I saw, but the beam of light is really what I saw from this little guy. And then I was like, no. And I closed my eyes, and I closed them tight, and I said to myself, I'm waking up now. And just like that, I felt myself lying in my bed. I opened my eyes. I sat up. And I said...
What the fuck?
Pretty much. I was like, what was that? Right?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was my first experience I ever had.
Yeah.
And, yeah. That
Oh,
was
wow.
pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy.
And that was, what kind of experience would you call that? So,
Honestly, I at first I thought it was like I thought it was like an outer body experience at first because I saw myself.
you didn't think it was a
In the-
dream when you woke up? Or a nightmare?
That almost seems like it was like an out-of-body experience, but...
But no, maybe like an astral projection or something,
Yeah.
right? Like I went somewhere, you know, like I was somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it seemed like I went
Yeah.
somewhere, and then that little guy was there, and he was like, "Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But not in those words.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't understand him, but I don't know. For all I know, he was just going to be like, "Hey, yo, what's up, buddy? What's up?" You know, like trying to give me 5 or something, but I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But until now, I still haven't experienced that. But I've experienced other stuff. But we'll leave that for another episode.
Exactly. We're done for today, guys.
What?
And we couldn't get to him, but I mean, there's always a next time, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
So until next time.
Well, until next time.
Keep fit and have fun. How old am I?
No doubt, eh?
No, enough said. Stay bright.
See you guys.
So wake up, 'cause it's time.
It's time to wake up in Jesus' name. Wake up, it's time to praise. God's in control and I'm feeling